Now, when you go through the jail, let me do tell you, there are some cold spots. And the Middle Tennessee Paranormal Society comes in here every other weekend.
So what'd you think of that tour?
This was so awesome. This whole town has so much history.
It does.
You learn so much, and I just really like the charm of this town. I can't wait to go check out the downtown area. Our lunch is going to be amazing, and our tour guide, she was great, Leslie. This place is just super cool, and all the people that work here, you can tell they really enjoy working here.
Yeah, I think they take care of the people here.
They really do. So I'm glad we got to come here today. It's changed a lot since the last time I've been here, and I just remember walking through some of the different stuff and remembering when the kids were smaller and we were here. So it's been a great trip all the way around.
Yeah.
You have any favorite parts?
I kind of like that gift shop. We're going to go eat lunch and come back to that gift shop. I think I see some special blends in there I might want to take advantage of and put on the rocks.
Yeah, why not?
So we just finished up the tour over at Jack Daniel's Distillery right there, and this bridge takes you into downtown Lynchburg. How cool is that?
It's really cool.
So
I feel like we stepped back into this just peaceful...
kind of step back in time.
Yes. And I heard that the downtown's got some really old buildings that are cool to check out.
It's almost like Little House on the Prairie in modern day. So this is a nice little footbridge we wanted to share with you guys because it links the distillery tour with the town.
I think Mr. Daniels would be very proud of what this has become.
Yeah, they've really marketed it very well.
Ooh, look at this little house off to the left.
There's supposed to be a hardware store here too that is part of the historical part.
Yeah, you can get the barrels there.
Lynchburg Square.
You can even get some Jack Daniel's chocolate cake from there.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that cute?
Oh man, that'd be a cute little cabin on the lake, wouldn't it? This one's on a small river. Look way up there on top of the hill, how pretty that house is up there.
It's the house on the hill.
It's the Hill House.
What an awesome view.
Yeah.
I love this little town.
It is very cute. And you know, Otter Creek could have done something like this if they had preserved what they once were, but they just let it decay into the ground and disappear. That's what happened.
It's too bad.
Erected in 1958.
Archives. Watch your step. Look at this bench. It's like a flag.
Looks like a flag.
And if you look at the sides of it, that's cute.
And look, right next door is the jail.
Oh, it's a museum. Who's in the window?
Davy Crockett, it looks like.
There's someone in that window too.
Can't tell who's in that one.
Is it Elvis?
It does look like Elvis.
The jail was open from 1893 to 1990. Not really that long ago. The jail served as two purposes. This side of the building was the jail, but the other side of the building was the sheriff's and family's home.
Oh.
They lived here. The last sheriff to live here was Mr. Ron Cunningham. That's the gentleman in that poster right over there. Now, Ron had two darling little daughters. that was very mischievous. Those beautiful little girls, but that was very mischievous. So they bring the inmates just inside the doorway, and they take their picture and book them. Well, the girls' bedroom was right over us, so they drilled 2 holes right up there.
Oh.
No.
And every time they booked somebody, they'd have their squirt pistols and they'd wet down the inmates as they was being shot there or being booked there.
That's funny.
Some people that have made who really liked the jail here was a gentleman named Johnny Cash.
Oh yeah.
There's a picture over there of Johnny Cash and Richard Petty in 87. Let me get this right. In 78, they filmed a STP oil commercial in Lynchburg. Well, Johnny got bored with just up there, wait. If you ever done anything TV-wise, it's hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait. Well, he came down here to jail and just fell in love with the jail, with the sheriff and the deputies and all, and so he just kind of made this his second home at that time. Have you ever heard of Buford Pusser?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a picture there of, let me get my thumb out of my way. There's Buford Pusser, Billy Graham, Johnny Cash, and some politician that had to get into the photo. Now, when you go through the jail, let me tell you, there are some cold spots. And the Middle Tennessee Paranormal Society comes in here every other weekend, because there have been 3 deaths in the jail cells upstairs.
Oh, paranormal.
And they'll also do their light show, and they do ghost tours around the square. There's a card up there somewhere. If you think you might ever be interested in doing that, grab a card and give them a call, let them know you're coming. The upstairs in the men's cells, there have been 3 deaths.
Oh.
One gentleman was just so devilish that he beat up 2 of the deputy sheriffs, carrying him to the courthouse. So the 3rd deputy sheriff just shot him. In 1920, they could get away with that because, after all, he would have probably beat up the 3rd deputy sheriff if he got a chance. And the other 2 deaths, 2 gentlemen hung themselves up there in the cells. So the guy that's over the Paranormal Society says one of them has scratched him before. So if you're up there and you have a cold spot, you know what it is. Okay. Now, right the opposite of that is birth. We've had 1 birth in the jail cells here that I'm aware of. Had a lady from Lynchburg here. She married a gentleman from Beech Grove, Kentucky. They came to visit her parents one day, had a flat tire, and the sheriff drove by and noticed it. What's the neighborly thing to do? Stop and help, right? It was the worst thing they could have done because he was a moonshiner. Had a truckload of moonshine.
Oh, no.
So the sheriff arrested the gentleman. But since the lady was very much in a motherly way, he did not arrest her right away because he knew her family. He was just going to give her a ride down there. Well, she got mad at him. She slapped him twice, punched him in the belly once. He threw her in jail cell number 2 back there for women, and that night she gave birth to a baby boy.
Oh my goodness.
90 years later, and in a wheelchair, he came and got his picture taken by the jail cell he was born in. Now, y'all welcome to walk through the jail here. The other side where the sheriff's home was is also open, and the upstairs there is open. Just look around, make yourself home, okay?
All right.
All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
So nice. So much history in this
A lot of
little
history, yeah.
Oh, look at all this neat old stuff.
I know.
think they have the golden key here?
I don't know. I bet they have some brass ones. Look at this old lock system.
There's some big keys right here.
That's probably some jail keys right there.
They're metal. They're heavy. Oh my goodness. Oh, they definitely have to be for here.
To house women until 1900.
Those are definitely for
Oh,
these
yeah.
locks.
Let's see how big these.
This is the cell block that used to house the women.
Man, that's a small space.
It was used from 1900 until June 1990.
At least they did have their own, toilet and sink there.
Yeah. Let's see how much space it actually is. And at least you had some windows.
And you have windows. I don't think this would have been as bad as that penitentiary in West Virginia.
No. You can see there's a lot of writing on the wall. Can
Yep.
you see the writing on the wall, Brett?
I see the writing on the wall.
Look, my friend. Did you meet my friend? Did you meet my friend over here? That's my friend.
Is that Sheriff Roscoe?
Ooh, a safe. Oh, a safe one.
There's some grocery prices from back in the day.
Huge difference.
Yeah.
Look,
Bobo's Garage.
bacon for 49 cents.
Yeah.
3 pounds of beef for $1.
Put like a 6 in front of that 6.49.
Wow.
Pretty neat.
Is this to churn the butter?
Looks like Lynchburg had a lot more history than just the Jack Daniels distillery.
I love these old black and white photos.
I know. See, this is a town that preserved its history. And now it's on show for anyone to come and see. And people do. They come from all over to see it.
All
We had
over the
some-
planet.
All over the planet. There were some people in our small tour group from Germany. So,
That's an old phone.
very cool.
So this part is where the family actually lived.
Oh.
Check this out. It's an old phonograph. Edison. That is so cool. It's in good shape.
It is in good shape. I bet it works too if you turn it.
Even this baby carriage is so cool.
Man, they don't make them that nice anymore, do they? The sheriff's kitchen.
A hand pump vacuum. Do you see this? A hand pump vacuum.
Wow.
Even that old telephone is cool. You see that?
I'll get it on the way out.
I remember these old ice trays.
Yeah, I do too.
My Oma had these.
Yeah. You lift the handle and it breaks the ice cubes.
Yeah.
Remember the old saltine tins?
Yes. Look, they got
Log
a log cabin syrup.
can. There's some Tennessee history. The legend.
Check out this old stove.
Coach Paul Bear Bryant. That's when Tennessee beat Alabama. I don't know if they can do that today, but they're going to have their chance.
Check out an old salt box.
Blocks of salt were stored in there. Wow.
Yeah, keep the mice out. Pretty cool. So much good stuff. I remember these scales too.
2 cents.
Yeah. Do you remember these?
Yeah.
Because
mean,
it
I
told
was
your
little.
future.
Yeah, it was a
Character
future.
readings.
Yeah.
I was little. I remember these. We didn't have any stove like that in our house though. Did you?
No.
Pretty neat though.
It's probably a firebox. Oh no, that's the oven part.
I guess you can't
Noisy.
sneak around in there.
Maxwell House. Good to the last drop.
Those are so cool.
Some of these companies are still in business. Lipton Iced
Lipton.
Tea, Maxwell House. There's an old cash register. $61.56 would get you quite a basket of groceries back in those days, huh?
Even that old cake saver.
Nowadays, $61 in Publix and you walk out with 3 items.
Look at this. Old Jello molds. Copper. Scrubbing board for washing your clothes.
Very cool.
What is that?
I think that's an ice crusher. My grandma had one that was red. The canister opens and you dump your crushed ice out. That hung on the wall. I'm just guessing that's what that is. I think that's exactly what it is. You put the ice cubes in there. You turn the crank. It crushes the ice. And then the bottom canister will come off and you can dump your crushed ice in
I
it.
faintly remember my great aunt Olga having one of those, but I was
Yeah.
so little. Dog food. That's an old dog food bag. That's a rarity.
Yeah.
And this sack was used to take shelled corn to the local mill to be ground into cornmeal.
Wow.
Did you have a phone like that?
No.
Me neither. We did have a rotary phone though.
Yeah, we had a rotary phone as well.
Oh, another.
Lynchburg's most famous person.
Little Richard lived in Lynchburg, it says.
Really?
That's an Elvis Presley impersonator. We saw an Elvis Presley impersonator in Pigeon Forge back in the day. He was really good.
It's like Johnny Cash. He was here visiting Johnny Cash.
There's a check you wrote.
Oh. Tullahoma Boxing Association.
There's some old cameras.
Old Tennessee plates were shaped in the shape of Tennessee. It's the Moore County Jail. That's the building we're in right now.
This was their dining room, the sheriff's family.
This is not what I was expecting to see up here.
A spinning wheel. Oh, look at that old sewing machine.
Cumberland.
We had a singer that looked
Yeah.
similar.
I had a singer.
Had it up until 10 years ago.
It's a grain cradle.
Says this quilt was made of tobacco sacks.
And some old Boy Scout uniforms.
I used to have a bunch of Girl Scout stuff, but I had gotten rid of it.
It's an old bonnet.
Fans, baby baskets.
So Lynchburg is in Moore County, and Moore County is like the smallest county in the state. Lynchburg wasn't always in Moore County. It was absorbed by another county nearby. I forget the name of it. But probably when Jack Daniels came here, it may have changed some of the boundaries of the counties.
This hat, pretty intricate.
Yeah.
Look at that old church in Germany. That's pretty cool.
So downstairs was the women's jail cells. Up here were the men's. Cells 1 and 2 were downstairs, and 3 and 4, it looks like we're up here. The curator said to see if you feel any cold spots. It's known to be haunted.
Yeah, they had 2 people in here.
Pretty hard beds, not like what the women had.
Yeah, they had some springs. Let's see.
That would be rough.
You think they got some kind of mat?
I don't know. That's 3, this is 4 over here.
Is that the throne?
Yeah,
It's
there's
up on
the
a
throne.
pedestal.
Yeah. Not a whole lot of privacy. Jesse James' name is carved in the wall. Oh, I know you. It's like an old shower.